Hello everyone. So today my video doesn't so much have to do with weight loss as it does with maybe the little presents that you give yourself um, when you've reached goals. And it's hard to do that, things that are not food presents. Um, I mean, obviously, some of the gifts are going to have to be new clothes if you get, pretty far into it, but you don't want to go buy like a whole wardrobe if you're not even close to your goal. So, what do you do when you reach, 50 pounds weight loss or something like that? Well, I mean, for ladies, I can only speak for ladies. You know, get your nails done, get pedicure, maybe get both. I mean, it depends on your budget and your, personal preferences in life. Maybe you go get your hair done. Um, you have to think of things that aren't food related anymore as rewards. And that's kind of difficult, you know? Um, you might still go out to your favorite restaurant and order, something that is appropriate to your diet, like, a steak, and then you bring it home, what's left, which probably will be a bunch. And that's perfectly fine. If you're going to have to eat anyway. But you have to make sure that your goals aren't so food oriented. So you have to think of things that aren't in that line of thinking. So because I've done really well and because I really, really wanted to do this, I ordered myself up and my husband actually one of these Ancestry DNA kits. This is what it looks like when it comes in the box all wrapped up. And so I've already opened mine. And so when you open it, it's like this. There's a card inside, and I didn't realize that it actually had directions in it. I don't know why, because the first thing it says is activate your kit. I thought directions would come up then, but it didn't. So the directions are in there. And then there's this little collection bag, and you put it in the collection bag when you're finished. And then it goes in this little box that's prepaid to return to the place. Now, it has this. I'm going to cover mine. I don't think you could use it in any way, but it has a 15-digit code that's specific to you. Now, in here, you'll see that there's a tube and there's a place that you spit in it, and I was sort of shocked because I thought it was going to be a cheek swab. So y'all are going to get to see me spit, and that'll be exciting for you. Not. And then this, you twist off this top and put this on, but you can't get this liquid on you or accidentally ingest it, so you got to keep this out of the reach of children. And you screw this back on tightly, and then you put it in that collection bag, and then you mail it off. The one thing is you cannot eat or drink, or smoke, or chew gum, excuse me, for 30 minutes ahead of time. So I took a drink right before I got my kit, so I wasn't able to do it. And there's a fill line for your spit. They said it's only like a quarter of a teaspoon, but it looks pretty high to me. So I'm going to try and give it a spit. And it says not counting bubbles. Oh boy, this is going to take a while. Wow. Should have caught me last night when I had something stuck, because you know how you constantly, well, some people will know, how you constantly feel like you have to spit, like, saliva like a St. Bernard. That's when I should have been asked to fill this little sucker. Also, I just found I'm not very good at spitting when I don't need to. I feel like I'm getting it all over my mouth and everything. So let me think of mouth-watering steak um, from Kobe's and it's not as easy to think of the foods now. Filet mignon with bacon wrap. Really, it's not making me spit any more than normal, and I'm afraid I'm never going to fill this up, actually. This is the line. I don't know how far down in there it goes, but I mean, I'm looking and I'm nowhere close, and it says minus the bubbles. So I gotta wait till it's not even bubbles anymore. Oh, wait, I think I see it actually starting to. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be the hard part. Filling the cup. Ironic, my son said he had to take a drug test today and he couldn't pee. And he drank a bunch and then he finally was able to get it to the line where it needed to be, but just barely. And I feel like that only with spit. I really did think this was going to be a cheek swab sort of thing. I don't know why. It's for only a quarter of a cup of, or a quarter, it feels like a quarter cup. For only a quarter of a teaspoon of saliva, this feels like a lot. I'm so bad at this. I feel like I'm getting spit on myself. I don't know why, but suddenly I feel like my mouth is the Sahara Desert. Um, Probably because I need it. It's kind of annoying, really. So, I'm just going to talk for a few more minutes besides this. So this is something, these were on sale for $59.99. The sale is over now, but I'm sure it'll come back on sale. You have to pay $10 shipping, which that includes them shipping it to you and a prepaid shipping back. So it's actually $69. But, I've lost 130 pounds. So basically, for mine and my husband's is $1 a pound, and I think that's pretty reasonable. So we each wanted to get done like my family history. They've done some genealogy stuff, my parents have, and there's some parts that aren't sure, but it's believed that my like 6 times great grandfather was an Indian by the name of Dragon Canoe. It's Dragging Canoe, but a lot of people said Dragon Canoe. And his father was Attakullakulla. And these are some like famous Indian fellas. One was Cherokee, the other branched off into his own and was called Chickamauga. So, I mean, if I come across a relative that has more proof to either disprove or say that I am related to those, that would be pretty cool. I've always seen that show, like Who Do You Think You Are, where they have the celebrities do the genealogy research. I mean, of course, somebody researches it for them, so it's a lot easier. But, they go back and they find out their ancestors were from, over wherever. And, like, I don't know, Courtney Cox was related to William the Conqueror. Just different things. And, whatever I find out, even if it's nothing, I think it'll be cool. This will give, like, an ethnic mix. And so I'm expecting um, maybe some Indian, probably some German, Dutch, um, stuff like that, I think. I think those things probably are pretty strong in my family, um, but I don't know for sure. My great grandfather used to call me his little Dutch girl, but no one ever asked him why. It was just a nickname, and I don't know if that's the reason or not. I don't even have this thing halfway full, so hold on a minute. Why it's so hard to like come up with enough spit, I'll never know. Um, so I'm really excited to get this. It takes 6 to 8 weeks to get results, and they say possibly longer if the demand is high. They just had a sale, so probably is high. The sale ended 4/29, but I thought this was a good gift. I need to think of something. I actually bought it and didn't think of it as a gift when I first bought it, but when it came and I was thinking about it, I was like, yeah, this is a gift for me because of that. So I need to think of like my next gifts for my next weight loss goals. I'm hovering between 280.2 and 279.8. I like it better when it's in the 270s. I like it better when it's even more and it's below that. But I'm excited. Oh, it's climbing up. It's climbing up. It says not counting bubbles. So there are a lot of bubbles in this. Why are there so many bubbles in spit? This is gross looking, but see, I'm almost up to that line, but most of it's bubbles. I'll have to wait till it settles. So, maybe you guys can help me think up some rewards for my next goals, like when I've lost 150 pounds, because I've lost like 130 something now, right around there. 132, yeah, 132, 133, depending on the day. What should be my goal when I've lost 150, or when I reach 250, as a weight, not a loss. But when I reach that as a loss, I'll be thin. I don't know if that'll happen, but I'm just so excited with this journey. It has been difficult, but every bit of it has been worth it. And I'm just going to end here because you don't need to see me try to spit 1,000 times more, but I just wanted to say, yeah, reward yourself. Plan some rewards in advance, I think, and write them down. This is how I'm going to reward myself for this. And do it, So, wherever you are in your journey, I hope you're doing well. And send me some ideas for rewards or what you're doing. Give me your ideas. Thanks. Bye.